For 7 seconds.
Thursday, but it's close enough. Welcome to...
Wait, I think it was because
it was live, but it wasn't living.
Yeah.
But now we are live. I don't know where we're live to.
Just recorded the 7 seconds.
I'm so confused. Hold on, there should be another one now. This is a mess, man.
Okay, that one's unlisted. Let me make that listed.
But we're currently live on that one.
The unlisted one.
Yeah.
Let me make it visible.
All right, make it visible. Well, I'm gonna make it visible and stuff, and then I'll. Can you do the background? Can you switch it over?
Yeah.
Anyway. Hopefully no one's watching this later. Well, they probably will. All right, welcome to the Predictor League. I don't know what's happened with the setup, but we are here. We are live. I'm sure someone will say hi in a second. Actually, Nick, put the link. Let me get the link and put it in the other chat. We might as well unlist that one. Hold on. Get shareable link.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. All right. Is anyone in here? All right, people are in here. Okay, we're good. What's up, guys? Morning, evening, afternoon, whatever. Anyway, welcome to the Predictor / preview stream / well, I don't know what we call this anymore. Hope you guys are doing well. And no, we did it all fine, Stoney. We did it all fine. It's just messed up from somewhere else. Wasn't to do with me. Twist, man. Nick, have you not paid the electricity?
Oh, what's going on?
You're like so dark. Have you not got any lights, man? Any electricity? Oh, there we go. And Simple, it's nice to have you finally back. Glad you could grace us with your presence. I know you after you screwed us with Boring Mouth.
Apologies on behalf of all Tottenham fans.
We're not going to discuss last week then? 2-0? Simple win. Nice win.
You want to go down that route?
No, you can if you want. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, we did play each other and you lost.
I mean, the only thing that needs to be discussed from that is Cooper out.
That's all you're taking from that?
That's all. I knew that going into it.
Okay.
Cooper out.
Fair enough. So I admit that
Cooper out. I mean, I wouldn't really celebrate beating us 2-0, man, when most teams who are... Big six can stuff us 5 or 6, but if you want to celebrate your 2-0, go ahead.
If he was ever going to get a chance to beat us, it would have been this game, man. With all our injuries, and you're still putting that performance. That's embarrassing. I'd be embarrassed if I was a Forest fan, to be honest.
I'm embarrassed of that manager's tactics. That's for sure. Embarrassing. But it's all right. We go from you to Liverpool. What is your blackness, man? You keep going black.
I mean, I can turn the light on, but it goes like...
I can't see your face anyway. Will's saying, celebrating a 2-0 when Maguire should be off. Yes, thank you, Will. I forgot about that. All right, okay. No.
I was going to say, it took you all of 5 minutes to up, man. I thought that was going to be off.
Did Maguire handle the ball? Thank you, Will. You just found my energy. Yes or no?
But we know what happened here. Everyone knows.
Here we go. Yes.
Everyone knows what happened here.
No.
The referee, the VAR guy, they saw what happened in the previous match. Maguire scored an own goal. They know he's a clown.
Can you answer the question?
He can't control his limbs. They know he's a clown. And they know his fellow teammates hate him. As you can see from our TikTok video, 1.2 million views. His fellow teammates don't even like him. And they felt sorry for him. And that's what it boils down to. If it was the other end, I'd have been screwing my head off for a penalty. So,
yes or no?
Yes.
So you now finally will admit to Manchester United?
No, I won't admit to Manchester
But you just said it should have been a pen.
Do you want me to pull out my dossier of handballs that we've not had?
You got dossiers, yeah. Do you want me to pull mine out that goes back to 1993? You want me to pull that out?
Look, I
got stuff in there you can't even remember.
Man, it was more of a handball against Southampton that we didn't get. More of a penalty for McTominay.
Did I ask you that question? No, so stop trying to divert. Here's a penalty. He should have been sent off. Now, I'll grant you, if he got sent off, that would have been an extra advantage to you.
Wait. This is what annoyed me about Cooper. In his interview, he instantly goes, "Oh yeah, it's a yellow card and a red." It's not an instant yellow card for handball.
It was
Antonio,
deliberate handball.
It's not. It's not.
And it would have stopped McKenna coming onto the ball behind him, so it stopped a heading opportunity onto goal. If that's the thing that annoyed you most about Cooper's interview, you haven't seen much of Cooper's interviews.
The most thing annoying about Cooper's interview, he says, "Yeah, I'm not going to use an excuse." Then he went on for a 20-minute tirade about how it was the main reason why you lost that game, which it wasn't. Even if you'd have got that penalty and scored it, the way that Forest react to scoring goals, man, would have gone and ended up winning 4 or 5-0. One shot on target, man. You should be focused more on your own team and stuff that Maguire.
Oh, believe me, I've got issues with my own team. Don't worry about my team and the issues I have with them. Yeah, he needs to go, straight up. No two ways about it. He's got to go, and we got Liverpool now, so that should be fun and games.
Yeah, we'll get to that. I guess.
Oh crap! Okay, we are live. I don't know what's Dino going on about. Anyway. Mo, was it a penalty?
I'm just going to say yes. I mean, I've never seen Nick admit to a handball before. I mean, he decided the wrong
Exactly, isn't it, man?
He chose the wrong game to admit that.
Exactly, man.
I would have just lied, man.
Because it wouldn't have made a difference, man. I think we can all admit that.
But literally, in 20 years, man, I've never heard you admit to a handball. He's right. He's right.
I'll be honest. I don't understand the handball rule. I don't know if anyone can explain the handball rule to me.
Again, he's trying to divert.
Let me just say, the explanation they gave was that there was 2 or 3 players in a mess together or whatever, or something along them lines. That was the reason why they didn't give it. But I don't know. I don't understand the handball.
Shall I give you the explanation? You see these things here? These are called envelopes, yeah? Yeah. You lot hand this colour envelopes over to referees. That's the explanation you need.
So why do we not get the decisions that I've talked about? Why didn't they happen? Do we not hand the envelopes over on the days? You only hand the envelopes on the days you want them to be, so you've got the evidence.
I don't run your scams. You'll have to talk to your people to find out when or when not those ones were handed over. I don't run your scams. But you've admitted he cheated and it was a pen.
I've admitted that it could have been a pen and I would have been screaming for it if it was down the
Dean,
other
shut up, Dean, man. Dean, seriously, man. Oh, that's it. Dean, you're no longer part of the FFTV team, sorry. That's it. I can't. That is like, honestly, I'd rather you insulted my kids. Seriously. I mean, what the hell, Dean? Seriously, no. Me and you, Dean, we're done.
Facts, man. I mean,
we're done.
You can admit that even if you scored that penalty, you want to win that game.
Correct. So why not give us the penalty? So why did you have to give a brown envelope against the crappiest team in the league? It just makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Royal hats again, man. Your conspiracy theory that makes zero sense, seeing as like Liverpool and Chelsea are outside the top 6, and Man U have had loads of decisions against us all season. But anyway, let's move on.
Anyway, Arsenal, Southampton. Arsenal are going to screw us again.
No way.
If Arsenal go 2-0 up again, I'm turning the TV off.
There is no way.
Not again, man. Not 3 in a row.
Not Southampton. Southampton are gone.
Although last week I said this West Ham one was my second lock of the week.
You put it in the bank, Nick.
I put it in the bank.
Yeah.
And I actually put a bet on it, and you get the guaranteed win if they go 2-0 up. So I got the win, and they still drew. They worked out too.
No, that's like a London derby. They're up for a battle. This is Southampton, man, away. Come on. Oh, they got Walker.
Are we seeing the Arsenal we've seen for the last, 10 years? Crack mode activated from Arsenal here. Is this the good old Arsenal? Because we haven't seen it all season. Last 2 games we've seen it.
Oh, for God's sake, Nick, you didn't unlist the other one. Sorry, I was speaking out loud. You don't talk.
What does that mean, the Arsenal crack mode team? Arsenal have never been in this position to crack in the last 10 years. They've been terrible the last 10 years.
Yeah, but even when it comes to like Champions League qualifications, they've still found a way to mess up.
Yeah, maybe.
I agree. I don't think it's this game. They've still got, obviously, the Man City game. They've still got Newcastle. I think there's big ones out there. Southampton look like they've given up, really, haven't they?
Yeah, Southampton down. Mo, you didn't tell us. Who are you calling us down?
Southampton are the only team you can really say. Southampton are the only team you can say right now. It's just too close. But their fans are already tapped out. Everyone's sort of accepted Championship football at this point. This is 3-0 easy claps for me.
3-0.
I'm going to go 2-0 for jokes. I think 2-0 would be jokes. Just for the joke factor.
Still got what's his face out? Saliba. Is he still injured?
Against Southampton, does it matter? Even we won it away to Southampton. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
That's true.
What are you boys in the chat saying? Issue is us with Arsenal. If they bottle this title, then they won't win the next season because next season will be Man City and Man United. Man United? Are you actually crapping me? No, it'll be Liverpool, Newcastle, and Man City next season.
United.
That's what it'll be. Have you changed your mind yet, Nick, on Arsenal? Do you want them still to win the title?
I'm getting close to swinging back the other way, man, because I'm getting worried now.
Glory
I'm getting
supporter.
worried they're going
Glory
to do the
supporter.
treble.
Glory
If they pull
supporter.
off the treble, that's worse than Arsenal winning. So, look, I was hoping they'd find someone.
Why is that worse? How does that change your logic? I don't get it.
Well, you know what my original logic was for not letting Arsenal win? I didn't want a new team getting involved. I didn't want Arsenal becoming a powerhouse again. And also, Man City stuff that I've done over the last 10 years is going to get little asterisks next to the name once they get pulled up for this FFP stuff anyway. But to have them winning the treble, the one thing we've got that they haven't got, and a lot of others haven't got, the key treble. I'm talking about not Liverpool's crappy cup treble. I'm talking about the treble. And they've got a good chance of getting it now, man. I mean, they've got Sheffield United in the FA Cup.
Real Madrid, the only team that can save you.
Real Madrid, the only team that saves us, man. And I don't know if they've got it in the bank this year. They did it last year, luckily. I don't know if they can do it again this year, man. So I'm worried. And Man City,
I don't know, guys in the chat, who's going to win the title? We've never actually done this poll. Let's do this poll. We've never done it. Do we want to do who do you want to win the title, or who do you think's going to win the title? Let's do once.
Yeah, one would be interesting from a neutral.
Who do you want to win the title? Man City, Arsenal. Man U is still in the title race, aren't they? Shall I put them in as the third option?
Yeah, and Forest is still going for the European spot.
Well, mathematically, yeah. You don't need to spam it in now. I've saved you. I've put it in the thing. Ed's saying, Salam, brothers and Nick, Eid Mubarak for tomorrow, guys. Eid Mubarak to everyone who's celebrating tomorrow. It has been confirmed. Breaking news. Yellow ticker bar along the bottom. All right, Mo, Fulham Leeds. We being Forest, need.
Ask Twist. 1 sec. Ask Twist.
Was this Fulham Leeds?
What am I asking Twist?
Oh. Leeds. What is going on with Leeds, man? Halfway through that Palace game, they were like playing great football, safe. Everyone had them safe. And then suddenly within the space of that game and then the next game, they've conceded 11 goals?
11 goals.
Right in the mire, man. You can't be conceding 11 goals and expect to get anything out of these games they've got coming up. I mean, Fulham, we had them on the beach last week, but they showed up against Everton, which sorted Forest out, to be honest. Can they go there and get something? I don't know, man. If they keep leaking goals like they have been, you need Leeds to lose this big time.
I need Leeds to get slapped, man.
But you just got to commit to Leeds and Everton now. They're the two that you've got to hang on to. With
we have to let Boring Mouth go. I can't let Boring Mouth go. I can't do it, man, because I looked at their fixtures and I have to let them go, and it's not within me to do it. But anyway, we'll come on to that. Yeah, man, pizza tomorrow, man, big time. What?
I told you at the start of the season, Bournemouth not going down.
You have a little soft spot for Boring Mouth.
Did I not say about them when I was saying?
No, you didn't. You said they're not crap. You didn't say they weren't going down.
Okay, rewatch the tapes, man. I was even saying, why did they?
Oh yeah, I've got receipts. Okay, I'll dig them up. Anyway, give me your scoreline for Fulham Leeds.
I was looking at this one earlier. I was and erring for a while. I'm going home roll on this one. I was
thinking home roll.
It's just. I feel like the thing is, to be honest, I was thinking draw, but then I had so many other draws I was looking at underneath that I was thinking, no, I can't. It's too many. So I have to get the home roll on this one.
Just
this is one question for the chat. Can I just have one question for the chat? This is the first time it's happened. Someone just did knock ginger on my door.
Really?
The question for the chat is, what do you call it? Knock ginger? I've heard like knock
ginger, yeah.
Knock run. I've heard before.
Wait, you got a Ring doorbell. Why did you get up?
Well, they were smart and they just knocked on the actual door.
Crustal with the 99. Thank you so much for the 99, buddy. Appreciate it. You actually
99
got
pence
avoiding that
crypto
ring
rider.
doorbell. Can I tell the chat the twist story with his ring doorbell, man? He still goes and answers the door. He still goes and answers the door with his ring doorbell, right? Which just baffles me as to why you have the ring doorbell. By the way, we are not sponsored by Ring.
Well,
Knock
if
a
it
door
is,
run.
knock a door run. Man,
Knock
I
a
never
run.
heard that.
That's the
Knock
most-
down ginger. Is that what it's actually called?
that's a remix. Knock down ginger.
Maybe it is knock down ginger, and we've just always called it knock knock ginger. We're just more polite when knock twice. And what's the ginger got to do with it, man?
I don't know. What is the ginger to do with it?
There's a lot of these knock a door runs.
Knock that
I just
cold.
have
Wolves F1 with the 188. Thank you so much, buddy, for the... Well, it's the 213 euros, apparently. Appreciate it.
£1 and 88 pence Wolves FI.
Knock down Colberg. Naif is saying to be 17th and Leeds ending up 18th is my dream. I want Everton down as well. Nicky Nocky 9 What?
That's made up. That is definitely made up, man.
Nah, he's definitely joking.
I need that start now. Knock Worrell into retirement. Most people call it knock a door run. I've never heard that. That must be a Midlands thing.
Phonetic name, man. Talk about detail.
Uh,
Specifically what you're doing.
Anyway, you absolutely sidetracking us here. Who cares? Let's move on. Speaking of who cares, right? This, for me, I actually care about this game.
Why?
Why?
Hear me out.
Here we go.
Forest
It's
are
something about the
definitely
next game,
losing
right?
to Liverpool, right?
Yeah.
And if Cooper gets sacked, I've figured out the plan on how Forest survive. Okay?
It involves Brentford.
And Brentford makes up part of my plan.
Okay.
So I need Villa to win this game for my plan to succeed. It's a long-winded plan. It has a lot of, variables that could change and things like that. The big one being Cooper, of course. But Villa have to win this one. Will they win it?
I don't know, man. A few weeks ago, you said these both were on the beach, but Villa are just on fire.
Brentford are so on the beach, man. They've buried themselves in the sand. They've put on the fake bikinis. They've done all that with the sandcastles. They're so beached. There's nowhere they can go. There's nowhere they can go.
I mean, the results would say they're on the beach. No win in 5, lost the last 3. So who can argue with Villa at the moment, man? Emre's like...
But are they due a loss? Are they due a loss?
You're basing that... Okay, Brentford are due a win then, so this could be a bumper.
That's what I'm worried about. And a home rule to consider as well. What is knock and run called? Chicky Melly Chapdoor Run. Chappy Scotland. Knock and run England.
That's some Wikipedia. That is Wikipedia.
That is some full research done by Lucky right there. Wait, does no one call it knock ginger then?
I guess not.
Thanks for the research. Hey, Doug's in the house. How you doing, Doug? Brentford, I'll take that. I'll take a 2-1 there, all right? At least it's a plan Wolverine Cooper doesn't have one of those. No comment.
That's all you got, man. Just basing your whole...
I've got to go on this on my plan. And part of my plan will be that Villa win this one. In fact, I'm going 1-0. 1-0. I'm going to be daring, and I'm going to go 1-0. What are you saying, Mo?
Do you know what? There's just too much green on that Villa, line. Man.
Yeah, they are due a loss, man.
Yeah, I don't know about a loss, but I mean, they can't be. When was the last time that Villa won 6 in a row in the Premier League? I don't see it. They are playing very well. I love a bit of Emery, but come on. Brentford have got to wake up sooner rather than later. I think they're going to spoil the party a little bit. I think they're going to sneak a draw. It can't be.
Draw.
It can't be 6 in a row. Come on.
Draw's
6.
okay. Draw's okay. I should have gone a draw,
Is it
actually.
still-
Shit, I've locked
Wait,
it in.
when
Your
do you
plan
actually
still-
play?
Go on.
When do you play Brentford? Is
Not
some kind of
next
long
game, the
con-
game after.
There's a pretty long con plan you've got going on here, because Brentford are going to play another game in between,
Correct.
and then you want them to lose that as well, I guess.
Well, no, it's not. It's next Saturday, isn't
Okay.
it? Because they're all midweekers coming up.
But if you give Brentford 2 L's going into the Forest game, then they're going to be on a massive Jewett roll.
They're on a full beach rule, though. When you get to this stage of the season, it becomes the beach rule.
Beach trumps Jewett, I guess.
Beach
probably
100% trumps it. 100% trumps it.
Okay, so yeah, certain theory.
There's a theory. Look, I have to hold on to something. Stoney, I will explain my full plan in a second when we get to the Forest match, so stay tuned for that. Trust me, it will work. It will work. Because this is all I've got left to hold on to. All right. Palace against Everton. We got Forest fans have to let Palace go. And I wanted to look like that shining light who called Palace's demise from 3 months ago, man.
But instead, I'm the one with that shining light because I said.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Because no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because they changed the manager. Once you change the manager, the rules change.
Can you just acknowledge that? Look at those colours. Can I tell you where it went green is the time where they sacked Vieira.
Yeah.
Brought in Woy.
Screenshot that. That's the new manager.
I mean, that could have been Forest. Forest could have been right.
So those of you who say there is no such thing as a new manager bounce, I say to you, yes, there is. Both these teams prove it. Right here,
it wasn't even just results, man. They went from what? Not having a shot on target in like 4 or 5 games
to 6 million. Yeah.
To scoring 5 against Leeds. So come on.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was the end of March. I mean, it wouldn't have even been too late at that point.
I think
they were lethal with Vieira. I mean, I wasn't expecting it at all with Vieira. Boom.
I didn't think Vieira was too bad. Here's what I will say, right? I reckon Vieira would have won those next 3 matches.
Yeah, probably. I
think he would. Yeah, that's why I said they got the easiest fixtures and they were going to stay up whatever. So
they lost. It was Villa, Man City, Brighton, and Arsenal. And then they got Leicester, Leeds, Southampton. Are they even that good? Or is it just they're playing absolute trash?
I mean, it's hard to tell with Leeds now. I thought Leeds...
No, what I'm saying, yeah. Leeds, Leicester, and Southampton. That's 3 out of the bottom 5, man.
We said it at the time, though. We said that he would have won it. But... Anyway, that contradicts our point, so I'm not going to agree to that.
No, you need to be focused on Everton, man. They're your only 2 targets. Everton and Leeds. You got to be fully locked in on them.
What about Leicester?
Because you're not going to make many points, so you got.
Yeah, Leicester have to be part of the targeted.
Leicester got an easy run.
Leicester, I think Leicester are going to be safe.
Yeah, they've got an easy run.
Feeling as well, man. I'm not going to lie. But Everton, I thought they were bankering that Fulham game at home, man. That's Dyche's bread and butter, man. A team that's semi on the beach at home. I thought he was going to win that 1-0 or so, and it'd be a classic Dyche win. But instead, they look pretty leaky, man. I saw their team. It wasn't as good as usual. They didn't have. They had our ex-boy in Gardner playing, so they didn't look as strong as they have in previous games. So I don't know. They need to go there and get something because I think their fixture list ain't too great either. So,
but he's talking about? I blanked out.
Everton. I think about Everton.
Everton. I gotta go Palace. I gotta go like 2-1.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Palace. What's his name? Easy Rider, man. He's looking.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's still going on about it. Brick knocking for me. Throw a brick and. Oh dear! Don't say Cooper out simple as you'll be hunted down by the Cooper KGB. It's true. It's true. Even that idiot today on a certain channel came out and said it's only keyboard warriors who are Cooper out.
I'm gonna make a new channel called Cooper Fan TV. I'm gonna have like 30,000 subs after a week.
Yeah, no.
So Everton, they're winnable games left. Let's put Palace in the mix. Palace, Leicester, Wolves, and Bournemouth.
Okay, so it's not as bad as I thought then. Okay.
But I mean, they have some winnable games. I've just said the winnable games there.
Wait, hold on. Let me bring up this Everton thing. Hold on.
Well, they've got Everton. They've got Palace, Newcastle.
Who would you target out of these 2 then? Who would you say out of Leeds and Everton is more catchable?
Hold on, let's have a look at this. Wait. So they got Palace, Newcastle they'll lose to. The thing is, their hard games are at home. That's the thing that worries me. Yeah? But then their easy games are away. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, more likely to bank a win.
But they're similar to Forest. It's similar to Forest because Forest's hard games are the home ones.
Southampton.
Oh, yeah, true. And they'll be beached. Wolves will be beached. They got a double beach at the end there. I'm seeing 2 beaches.
I think
That's 2 beaches.
Leeds have already got 2 more points than them as well, so you really need to be holding on to Everton, I'd say. I mean, Leeds are in terrible form, but Everton, level on points with you.
Guys, how many points do Everton get out of this? Give me a number in the chat. I'm saying they lose to Palace, they lose to Newcastle, they draw with Leicester, lose to Brighton, lose to Man City, and go 3-3 at the end. So what's that? 1-7. I'm giving them 7. That's my run.
Who they got on the last day? Bournemouth at home.
Bournemouth at home. Probably so beach Bournemouth.
Yeah, that'll be a banked 3 points. Gotta be. Especially if they need it to stay up.
Oh no, just a quick shout out to James, man. I've seen all the comments there. If you know what we're talking about. But well said, James. Well said. They're saying 3. I don't think it's that low, Life. 2 from Tricky, 4 from Eddie. No way, man. That's too low. Where are you seeing 4 from? 4 is way too low. It's way too low. You got to give them a point against Leicester, minimum. Yeah?
Yeah, I'd give them 5 minimum.
You definitely got to say that Wolves, well, they'll definitely beat Bournemouth. Yeah, Bournemouth will be Beach City. So that's 4. The question is, what do they do against Wolves? And can they get one of the dumb upsets in one of these 3 games, like at a Brighton or something?
That's the question. We need the new number. What is the safe number right now? I mean, people are throwing around.
I think 35. 35 takes you down to 36 is safe.
It's looking around that point. So
36 is safe.
That's you and Everton both needing 8 points, say. But actually, you potentially need 9 points because you
with the goal difference, correct? Yeah.
So I'm not sure
I don't know, man. It's worrying. It's worrying. All right. Anyway, speaking of the Devils, Leicester and Wolves. Again, is this the one where Forest have to let Wolves go? Look at Leicester's run, man. It's nearly as bad as Forest's.
No, I can't believe you're talking even about Wolves. Wolves are gone.
I always said Wolves would be fine. Fine.
They're gone.
Is this must win for Leicester there?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. This is must win for Leicester.
They have to, man. They've only got like 4 games they can win.
Yeah, Leicester and well, you say that, right? They've
got a much better run than you.
They've got I say they've got one of the best runs, to be honest. Hold on, let's bring this back up. Guys, how many points do you give Leicester from this run, right? So Leicester they're playing everyone you'd want to play apart from, I'd say, Newcastle and Liverpool. Liverpool are on the beach and it's at home, and Newcastle will probably be safe top 3 by then, yeah? So you look, they got Wolves, Leeds, Everton, Fulham and West Ham. Beach. Half a beach, but good. Rivals. That's a decent run. I would take that run.
I could see 9 points from that.
Forest are down. Forest are down without a manager bounce. They're down. I'm telling you, it's looking dire for Forest without a manager bounce or an absolute miracle at Anfield. 3-4. I mean, I'm probably more with Mickey. I think Leicester could get. Look, the only thing Leicester can do to help Forest would be to draw every game. Where the hell's he gone? Is he there? Oh, wait, let me add you to there. I think Leicester need to draw every game. That's what I think needs to happen. So they need to draw with Wolves. So wait, no, they need to lose to Wolves. So one draw there, 2, 3. So you get 3 points there. They have to beat Fulham. 3 plus a Fulham win, but that's away, gives them 6. 6 isn't enough. This is so hard, man. This is so hard to predict.
The bonus is that Leicester play Everton, so at least one of them's not getting something out of that game. Well,
yeah, but someone's getting something out of that game. You're looking at the glass half full or half empty. You know what I'm saying?
That's where you got to start picking your horses, man. It's gone from 9 down to 5 now, hasn't it? So
it's like when you're looking at this, are you? In my mind, I don't want to say it in front of all these guys, but I'm just thinking, all right, Southampton, Forest down. I'm just looking at, is it Leicester,
Yeah,
Everton?
I'm saying it. I'm saying it as
Is
well.
it Leicester,
Forest are
is
down.
it Leicester or Everton, basically? That's what I'm thinking.
Or Leeds.
I don't know about Leeds. I feel like Leeds, they got that little cushion.
Yeah, but then,
What are you thinking, Tis?
I mean,
Before
I'm
you're
with,
thinking, wait, Pop, it's good to see you. I know you haven't commented for a while, but you can say what you want in here. Good to have you on board, buddy.
we're here trying to put up an argument for how Forest survive, but it's really hard, man. And our only argument is everyone else has worse results.
Messes
around
up,
you.
correct.
But at
But
the
still,
end of
that
the day,
doesn't help, Nick. Nick, when you
exactly,
think
they're
about it, that
18th.
doesn't help.
It all
I know
counters
they're
each other when
18th
they
in the relegation zone, so you got to pick up points somewhere, and you've got the worst fixtures of the lot. So it's slim pickings, man. I mean, we're getting desperate. You're getting desperate, even thinking about Brentford 2 games ahead and trying to get them on a downer. So how desperate we are here, man.
beach Brentford, man, as well.
It's not easy making an
I
argument.
will come to my theory on how Forest survive in a second, because I think Liverpool Forest the next game, right? And I agree, Martin. We're up Schitt's Creek without a paddle and without a leader. But anyway,
You know what the solution is, Twist, was
I did the predictor and couldn't see any of the 5 getting more than 4 or 5 points each. I think you'll be surprised. They will get points. Red is saying it's a Forest thing. Get a result at Anfield, then lose at home to Southampton. Wouldn't surprise me.
That would surprise me. You're not getting nothing at Anfield.
Freaking
Sorry.
Leeds beat them at Anfield, man.
Sorry, guys.
But they're the only ones, man.
Welcome to the Keyboard Warrior channel, Eddie. It's good to have you on board, buddy. Tricky saying Everton, Leeds, and Southampton. Yeah, we got all 10 fingers, and these two work really well. James is welcoming Eddie in this one. Anyway, these two won't know it because they're not sad enough to watch what we're talking about. I'm going to go Wolves. This is a draw. For me.
I've got Leicester.
I'm going Leicester, man.
I've got Leicester.
You go manager bounce. Late manager bounce.
Carrying over. They got a little bit of juice in the second half against Man City. I think this is where it kicks in. Wolves have got their 2 wins. I mean, they're a little bit lucky with some of the goals.
That's
in the
it,
game.
yeah.
I think the new manager boost will kick in for Leicester here.
Wolves are like halfway down the motorway to Brighton Beach. They just...
Yeah, I mean, they're not...
They feel safe. They're away from home.
They're on 34 points, man. We're talking about 35 being safe. So literally they need 1 from 7 games.
I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, who cares? Let's move on to this one. Okay. Hear me out. Right. And you guys in the chat, hear me out. There is only one path for Forest to survive this season. Yeah? And I'll be straight. You guys know I always talk straight, right? Forest have to... Well, when Forest lose to Liverpool, it can't be 1 or 2-0. It's going to have to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah? Because 1 or 2-0 won't get Cooper sacked. It has to be a big number.
I see what you're saying here, man. You're going for the put the animal down when it's got severe injuries, like in that scene from Me, Myself, and Irene with the cow.
With the cow, with the fingers on the nose.
Keep taking it out, take it out, put it out of its misery, put Cooper out of his misery, and get a new manager in.
Yeah. Skip this one, man. Skip this one. I'm saying this becomes the most important game of our season, because I'll say it straight now. This season has been death by 1,000 cuts. Yeah, Cooper's been getting little results here and there with his untactical tacticalness, right? And it's just been little paper cuts. If we lose to Liverpool 1-0 or 2-0, and let's be straight, we are losing to Liverpool, right? Then it's just gonna be another paper cut, and then we'll go into Brighton, and they'll beat us 1-0 because they play with Danny Welcrap. He'll probably score as well because I've taken the piss out of him all year, and that'll just be another paper cut, and we're just gonna paper cut our way to the death, right? Someone's just got to cut the jugular now. The jugular's just got to be cut, yeah? Now, obviously, I want Forest to win, yeah? But if Forest are gonna lose, this is what I'm saying, so don't start clipping me and misquoting me. If we're going to lose, we may as well get tongued for 2 reasons. 1, at least we would have tried, yeah? If he gets tongued playing low block football, I'm going to be knocking on Marinakis' door. I've Googled his home address. I found it. I know where he is in Greece. I'll be on the plane knocking on the door, right? But what I'm saying now is Either Cooper shows me that he's got it within him to understand that there's 2 goals on the pitch and the aim of the game isn't to try and defend one, right? But actually attack the second. Or he just gets tonked and goes. That's the stage I'm at. I'm not flowering it anymore, right? If we lose 1-0 to Liverpool, I'll be more annoyed than if we lose 5-0. Put it that way, okay? So, my plan, he goes. 5-0, I'm sorry, but the Cooper FC can't save a 5-0. He goes. Then, here's the plan. Forest get the manager bounce against Brighton. Yeah? Mm-hmm. We sneak it 1-0 with a manager bounce. Yeah? The manager bounce then continues on into Brentford, right? And we get 1 point. So that's 4 points, okay? Then we got Southampton.
Brentford have won their previous game.
Well, that's because they lost to Villa. So Brentford lost to Villa. They're going to draw their next game, and then they're going to draw with Forest, right? Okay. So this is where I'm at, right? So that's 4 points, yeah? Then we got Southampton at home. We're coming in with 4 points, confident. We know we beat Southampton. That's 7 points, yeah? That puts us on 34.
Well, you're now right? Where Wolves are now.
I'm not done yet. We then go away to Chelsea, and we will draw with Frank Lampard, yeah? That puts us on 7 points. We will then lose to Arsenal.
8.
No.
8. Carry on, yeah. 8.
3, 1. Wait, what did I say again? 3, 6, 7. What are you talking about? Oh, sorry, yeah. We draw Chelsea. No, what are you talking about? Yeah, 8. Sorry, 8. Okay, 8.
He's still fasting, mate.
I'm still fasting. So that's 8, right? We lose to Arsenal, fine. Give Arsenal the title there. My youngest son will be happy. He'll be annoyed because Spurs haven't won it. But anyway, and he'll be annoyed because he doesn't want them to win it either. But anyway, and then we'll still beat Palace. That gives us... What was I on? 11 points, which puts us on 38 points. I'm telling you now, 38 points puts us about 14th, right? Give me those 38 points with that plan, and I am done.
Right,
and I am happy.
Screen down, guys. Forest is surviving.
And to be honest, you've convinced me, man. I'm going to make one slight adjustment. I'm going to say instead of the 5-0 on Saturday, I'm going to go for 7, so you can join the 7-up club with me. The rest can...
I'll take 7-0. I'll take 7-0. Let me just answer this question. Evening, gents. What if Cooper loses to Liverpool and beats both Brighton and Southampton? Are you backing him then? No, I'm done with Cooper. Unless Cooper's going to change his play style. This is no longer about stay up or stay down. This is now about play style for me, right? Play style. And he hasn't got one. Well, if
we're talking about play style, what kind of play style is he going to play in this game then?
I wonder. Hold on. Let me find my Cooper manual, page 1. It's only 1 page long. It says low block.
Low block. Double down low block.
The thing is, at this point, you might as well just go all out on your game.
Thank you.
No, I'm just saying, because your goal difference is the worst anyway. So it's
exactly my point.
What difference does it make at this point?
Exactly. We've already lost a point on goal difference. Exactly.
Your problem is, though, that you're going to lose to Liverpool, and then I'll be like, it's Liverpool at Anfield. What do you expect?
That's why it has to be a tonking. That's my point about the tonking.
That's why it doesn't matter, though.
It does matter. It does matter.
Wait. Let me ask simple as this. Do you think if they lose 7-0, they won't sack him?
No, I don't think he'll be sacked. No, because it's Liverpool at home.
7 though, man. 7.
Guys, let me ask the chat. Guys, if Forest lose more than, let's say, 4 or 5, does that sack him? Does that sack him?
We're all agreeing on 7 that we want.
All right, let's go 7 because it's jokes. It's 7-up and everything. And Twist really wants it, so I can stop saying 7-up at him. But I don't know. We'll go at 6. We'll go at 6.
Not average.
6 is safe, man. 6 is a good result.
If you're saying no, what do you think the scoreline would need to be? It should have been in October. That's the
thing. That's when you were calling it out originally. To be honest, it's too little, too late. And the Forest, the sort of mindset I'm getting from the Forest fans at the moment is, well, we're down anyway, so we might as well keep Cooper for next season. He knows how to bring us back up. So that's why I think he won't get sacked. I think I think it's stuck with him next season as well.
I think that's the dumbest argument. Like that's the easiest argument to debate back. You just say, when we went down last time, did we come straight back up?
Oh, but we didn't have Clough. Sorry, I mean.
Did Norwich coming straight back up this year? Watford coming straight back up this year?
I mean, I agree with you. I agree with you. October.
I remember West Brom going down a few years ago. I don't see them back up in the Premier League. You know, so I don't know. I think, as I say, better to appoint new manager after the Liverpool game. Marinakis is waiting. Look, potentially, that's what it is. The only problem is the turnaround time is so small because it's a midweek. I'm pretty sure it's a midweeker for the Brighton match.
But then also, why would the manager want to come in now? Like a couple of games
Yeah,
to go, and you're nearly guaranteed to get sacked.
Quality manager is your Dean Smith level. That's what you're going to be getting, but it's not really about that.
Not true.
Oh, come on.
Not true.
You might be better off just getting a caretaker. I mean, is there a caretaker manager bounce rule? Is that a thing?
I'd put Gary Brazil in then if you want a caretaker. He's done it before. He's got a decent record every time he's come in. He's had experience of being caretaker manager for us every 5 minutes. He's our Roy Hodgson. Exactly, Crypto. I agree with you.
Anything is worth the try, man. The only thing that we know for sure is what Cooper's doing is not working, man. Whether you want to... You said it on the video today, you said you need 11 Felipes. Felipe was the only guy in that Man U game that stood out to me that was giving everything. They were running for a brick wall for Forest to do something. None of the attackers look like they're going to do anything special. None of the attackers that look like they're going to score a goal, man. It's not working. And if you want to blame the players and you Cooper FC and it's all the players' fault, well, then it's like a flowchart. The arrow always goes back to Cooper. If it's the players' fault, back to Cooper. So Cooper has to go. So look,
He's not strong enough with them, man. Morgan Gibbs-White said it in an interview months ago. Yeah, he's really nice and soft. Oh, paraphrasing, but around those words. He's too soft.
I hear that Conte is available as well. You can play even.
I'll take him.
More defensive.
I'll take him. At least he gets wins playing crap football.
Oh, yeah.
At least he gets wins. It'd be an upgrade. If I'm gonna have to watch crap football and negative tactics, at least let me see see the points go on the board. At the moment, I'm seeing crap football with crap tactics, with no points. So explain to me how that combo is good enough in the Premier League. I can't think of a time where a manager has gone 10 games winless. Yeah, and earlier in the season went 8 or 9 games winless. Yeah, in the same season, may I add, and hasn't been sacked. It's unbelievable. Ranieri won the title for Leicester and got sacked. He got sacked.
Instead of getting sacked, he got a new contract.
What I don't understand is, after the Leeds games, all these rumours, he's going to get sacked, and he had to come out and say it. And then he was like, we need the results to change. But then, it's been nothing. I haven't heard no rumours ever since in the next 2 games against Villa and Man U. Nothing. It's like, are you going to live up to your word? The results haven't changed. Performance haven't changed. You got to do something, man.
You know, the one thing that hasn't changed either is his goddamn post-match interviews, right? I'm sorry, but I'm sick of them. I can't watch him anymore. It's the same crap. Yeah, we did all right in patches. Harry Maguire handballed it, but I don't want to talk about the ref. But let me say that the ref should have given that, and then we could have been 1-0 up. They could have been a man down. But I'm not going to talk about the ref. I'm not going to talk about the ref, but I'm sure they're going to be sending us a written apology this week. And it's like, mate, why don't you focus on 0 shots? Yeah. Why don't you focus that you didn't see that you were being outnumbered in the midfield? Why don't you focus that you made no changes at halftime? Or that Morgan Gibbs-White was having a poor game and you brought him off in the 88th minute? Don't worry about a decision that you can't impact. Worry about the decisions you can impact and do something about them. Instead of saying, I don't want to talk about it, but...
Maguire was booked after 20 minutes, man. He was having a stinker in the first half and you didn't do anything to target him in the second half. Get Jono running in behind him. Get the pace going. Focus on Maguire, man. He's got a red card in him. He could have got a red card if you just done something in the second half. He came out and did nothing. He did what? 2 minutes from just after half time and then nothing. It's just
And let me add this to it. Let me add this to it for all the ones who love trying to attack me. Yeah, I'll tell you now. Even if Forest beat Liverpool, yeah, I'm still Cooper out. How's that? How's that for you guys that can't stand me? I am still Cooper out. Whatever this result is, because if he low blocks himself into a win here, I'm still not impressed. Right? I am Cooper out now. I'm saying it live, receipts, write them down, clip them. I am Cooper out, come what may. Literally, come what may. Even if he survives with us this season, he has to go in the summer because his tactics are not good enough to keep us in the league. Full stop. That's it. I've said what I need to say. It's a statement, isn't it, JP? Clip it. I'm going to go 7-0 just to please Twist of Fate.
Yes. Can we have a poll? If you do lose by more than 5 goals, will he be sacked? Let's see what the chat thinks.
They're saying he should, but they don't think he will. They're saying it in the comments.
You're saying this theory. I like your theory. But can it actually come into
Can you see it working, though? I know it sounds like a crazy plan, but it's a manager bounce plan. That's all I've got left. That's all I've got left.
Any aspect of the plan, except for the part where he gets sacked.
That's the hardest. That's the easiest bit of the plan, but the hardest bit that seems to be executed right now.
Well, I'm not going to go 7 because I'm top of the league, so I'm not crazy.
I agree with you, Will. I agree with you. That's why I'm so frustrated, man. I'm so frustrated. As we said earlier on, we have the worst goal difference in the league. If this scoreline happens, pointing the wrong way, who cares? Who cares? There's no difference to us right now. Lose this 1-0 or lose this 7-0. Ain't no one catching our goal difference. It's that pathetic, right? So go out and lose 7-0, but at least go and try and swing a little, man. Seriously, man. And the thing is, if they come out saying, but it was Liverpool, what do you expect? My answer's simple. I expected a win against Wolves. I expected a win against Everton. And because he didn't bring those, then I expect something out of Liverpool. That's the answer.
Well, I'm going.
What are you not going?
I'm going 3-0 because you're just going to bust.
Is that it?
The bus is going to stop a lot of shots. So I'm just going to get 3.
Yeah, I went 3 as well, actually.
3.
Are you giving Forest a goal to us?
Nah.
I'm Cooper. If Cooper keeps us up, I am Cooper in unless we start the next season crap. We're just going to have the same thing say. I've seen no evidence of him understanding how to evolve or how to play more attacking. He is. You guys are kind of right. I get what you're saying. Simon's saying he's going to keep the scoreline down to save his job. Keyboard battles between keyboard warriors. We should say just from Star Wars to keyboard wars, man. Anyway, let's move on.
2 Star Wars. Yeah, go on.
Bournemouth.
Boring, man.
Boring, I've got to call him Bournemouth now because I got to freaking back him, man.
How are they actually staying in this division, man?
I don't know. I don't know.
It just shows the knowledge that you two have. I called it the start of the season.
You didn't call nothing.
Yes, I did.
You didn't say they were staying up. You said they're not as bad as we were taking the piss out of them to be. Those are your words.
They played decent football. Scott Parker, I don't know why he got sacked when he did, because they just had a really tough run of games at the start of the season. They lost to like Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, and all this. And then they had an easy run of games and they slowly started to pick it back up. I don't see anything he was doing wrong at the time. I think they will survive. I said it from the start, as I did. I'm second in the league here for a reason. I mean, only behind Twist of Fate. Hats off to Twist of Fate. He's got good knowledge as well. He doesn't support Forest, so he must have decent knowledge. For me, this is a really tough one. I was struggling on this one. I think it might be a draw. Both teams would probably be happy with a draw as well, which makes me lean more towards it.
Just have a look at this, all right? This is their running.
You're not going to go all out attacking, are you?
This is their running, right? Just shut up, man. This is their running, right? They got West Ham, Southampton, Leeds, Chelsea, Palace, Varchester, and then Everton.
Yeah, they're good, man. They're on 33 points. I mean, if we're going to lock in this 35 number, that's 2 points.
And this is one of them. This is one of them.
They're safe.
I'd be looking at West Ham more, man. West Ham are all like giddy now. Yeah, we drew with Arsenal. We're definitely safe. Even though it's still only 1 point. It might have been 1 point against the top of the league, but it's still only 1 point. And
But they've also got a game in hand.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, just to add to that as well.
Change my whole argument then.
Just some breaking news for you guys. The Arsenal game will be played at the later time of 5:30 because it's on Sky Sports. Forest versus Arsenal. Good. Someone's going to win the title that day and someone's going to get relegated. Anyway.
I was going to make an argument for West Ham being dragged back into this, but we're simple as saying they got a game in hand. I thought they had one of the worst.
Do you know who the game in hand is?
Who?
Man City away, so scratch that one off.
They scratched that, and they have got one of the harder run-ins. I think probably the second hardest after you, isn't it?
Yeah. Trust me, they're still in this fight. And they're playing tonight against that Genk team. Yeah.
Genk tonight, man. So they're going to be playing their first team, surely, because they want to win that stupid Mickey Mouse Cup. And then they'll be playing.
It's not even the Mickey Mouse Cup, man. This is like the Eurovision contest of the Mickey Mouse Cup.
No, the Europa League was the Mickey Mouse, but then this one came in, so that's the Mickey Mouse. Now Europa's actually quite respectable.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure,
Yeah, we were discussing that earlier. I think Europa is actually a really good championship to have, to be honest.
I'll bet you do. Yeah. Do you know who's playing in the Europa Cup? Little fun fact for you. Bardet. Do you know who Bardet was at for Forest for 800k loan fee? Forest. Do you know Forest paid 300k to release him out of that loan fee, to terminate him, for him to go and play in the Europa Song Vision Cup, whatever it's called, and probably win it? We paid 1.1 million for him not to touch a blade of grass. But worse than that, we played Cook and Worrell ahead of him. Anyway, fun fact over. I'm going 2-1 Bournemouth. And I will now call you Bournemouth because through gritted teeth,
Wait.
We need you, should I say, to save us. So Bournemouth. I've lost all dignity.
At least call them Bourne E-mouth.
I'm going to call him Jason Bourne, man. Jason Bourne, because Jason Bournemouth are going to have to come out and save us. They are going to have to do a Bourne identity and Jason Bournemouth us out of this because we can't save ourselves. Therefore, Jason Bournemouth, come and save us, please. Thank you very much.
Do you agree with me then? You think West Ham are still in this?
100%.
You're not just riding the luck of the 2-2 draw with Arsenal, like the West Ham fans are saying that was key.
You know what this league reminds me of right now, Nick? You know when we play golf, right? And we're both having a terrible round, which is quite regular, let's be fair, yeah? You know that the person who's going to win out of us two is the person who plays the least shittest out of the two over the whole 18 holes. Not so much someone's going to go out and win it, yeah? You know what I'm saying? It's like, can I just be a little less crapper than you today with my golf swing and therefore, beat you by default rather than beat you because I'm better than you? Yeah. This is the league right now. West Ham are in front of Forest. Yeah. They don't need to do anything until Forest figure out a way of getting a point. Forest don't know how to pick up points right now. Therefore, West Ham, even though they're crap, may survive because we are crapper than them. That's all. Yeah, he does, man. The mulligans that go down crypto are just ridiculous.
And half the time we just walk off because we're both playing.
Can I convince you with
I can't remember the last time we completed 18 holes, to be fair.
West Ham's last 3 games.
Crypto, the amount of times where one of us will take a drive and slice it and be like, oh yeah, someone just shouted across the party, I need to retake that. Oh no, the T fell over.
They made a name for it, man. There's no point in having the name for mulligans.
Mulligan, isn't it, man? Oh, good. Anyway, sorry, what were you saying?
The last 3 games, West Ham, this is. Brentford, on the beach already. Leeds, they'll be on the beach by that time already. And then they've got Leicester as well, which will be a scrap for the relegation battle. But
I think we just gave Leicester that win. And the previous, when we was looking at the Leicester ones, man.
Leicester's the last game of the season.
No, Leicester will be home in that game. It's a toughie. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like West Ham are a team that can just scrape out draws.
The worst result for you would be a draw in this game, I think.
I've gone draw on this one. 1-1.
I think this needs to be boring mouth, man.
I feel like the first team will score, someone will equalise, and then they'll both just be happy with that. That's why I've gone 1-1. There's no point risking it for both teams. A point works for both of them.
Yeah,
Move on.
I see what you're saying. I
Sai.
think that's the worst result for Forest, to be honest. If they both get a point.
Exactly. That's why it's a good result for each
Yeah.
of those teams.
Yeah. Sai, I gotta say, when I heard that, and I know exactly what you're talking about, yeah. It just credibility just goes, man. Credibility just goes. But anyway. How many on the beach games has everyone in the bottom four got? Yeah, all of them have got them, Dino, except for us. Except for us. You know why Fulham are on the beach as well, Dino? We put Fulham on the beach when we lost to them. We put them on that beach, man. Anyway.
Them having a competent manager got them on the beach, man. Let's be a bit more serious about that.
Yeah, but the last game that put them on the beach was us.
Right.
When they beat us 2-0. All right, Simple as, I guess we'll go to you on this one.
I really don't want to be honest.
I think you have to, mate. I've
don't
just
even-
had to. I vented out a little. I feel a little better, yeah. Maybe you need a little venting, but
I don't
bear
have
in
any
mind,
venting.
you're your audience when you're complaining about fighting for top four, and we're here complaining about low block football.
So this is my view. No, I don't even have the energy anymore, man. Well, I don't care anymore. I don't care. We're losing to Newcastle. We're an absolute joke of a team. It's just an absolute farce at the moment. In terms of the manager, in terms of the director of football being in prison.
Are you talking about Forest or Spurs here?
Yeah, exactly. Take a pick. I'm talking about Spurs at the moment, but it's just like we're literally.
I need hit pipe up ready for you, man.
So I mean, we've got Conte version 2 in at the moment. They're just playing exactly the same football as they did previously. We just lost to Jason Bournemouth. I mean, what more do you want? We've got Newcastle. I mean, here you go, Newcastle. Here's top 4. Feel free. I mean, it's an absolute guaranteed win for them. I can't see anything. I mean, I was talking to Twist midweek about this. Like, you know, do I want to be in Europa and go through the whole thing, or do I want like a Liverpool and Chelsea style rebuild to start fresh? We don't have to waste and get injuries all of next season playing loads of qualification games in Europa. He kind of convinced me that Europa isn't such a Mickey Mouse Cup anymore.
Correct.
And it's probably, to be honest, it really is probably our level. Maybe we need to just compete in there for a year or two.
I mean, shouldn't you start with the conference one and build yourself up to a trophy?
Oh, we were
Like,
in
why
that
do you think
last
you can
time.
skip? I mean, you didn't. You shanked up in the conference one, didn't you?
And let me put it this way: I'll probably accept Europa at the moment. If we're going to finish 7th and finish in the Goofy Cup Eurovision contest, then I'd rather just finish 8th. I really don't want to be playing in that stupid league.
That's
Will
the thing.
Harold leave? James is asking you.
I mean, I think he should. I personally think he should. He's been such a servant to the club. He's been, the best striker at least I've seen in my lifetime there. He really deserves to go elsewhere.
Whoa, man! I remember as a kid, man. What happened to Armstrong, man? Chris Armstrong, your boy, man. Remember him?
Well, I mean,
Do you remember him, Nick? He was crap, man. He had posters of him.
Really?
Oh, no. Robbie Keane was your first shirt, wasn't he? Robbie
I did love
Keane,
Robbie
22.
Keane. Robbie Keane's a hero. Everyone loves Robbie Keane. Come on, that celebration as well. Deadly finisher. No, but seriously,
Who
come
was
on.
that other?
Kane deserves to go elsewhere, win a couple of trophies. I mean, he's going on 28, 29 now. He's done so much for the club. I don't think anyone will be mad at him for leaving at this point. Will Levy, I mean, it'll be the price tag. Will Levy even let him? I don't know. I mean, for me, it'd just be rude not to at this point. And then the other thing is, Son is the other one. Do we keep him? They're both going 29.
Oh, he's gone, man. I had to get rid.
Hey, son.
Yeah, he's gone. Nah, as in he's gone crap. He's crap.
It's just looking abysmal at the moment, to be honest. It's like losing our best 2 players, possibly, at this point. And even if we don't lose them, they're getting a little bit older now. And then it's like, just got to rebuild. Just got to rebuild now, and that's it. Yeah, we don't need And the problem is, like, we're going back to Poch. Are we going back to Poch now? It looks like I'll probably take that at this point, but I haven't felt this bad about Spurs in about 8 years, and we're 5th in the league. I mean, that just tells you a lot. I don't know.
Yeah, enough.
Situation.
I've got one question. What was the name of that Scandinavian guy who was number 8 in and around the Armstrong days? What was his name? Was it like
Everson or Nielsen?
Everson. He was
Everson or Nielsen?
Yeah.
Nielsen. The striker was Everson.
What you had the poster of? Number 8. It was number 8.
Alan Nielsen.
That was it.
It was absolutely terrible.
I was going to say, why did you have a poster of him?
It was like Yeah.
I'll take him back. Let's go down. Eugene Bop, man. Do you remember Bop, Nick?
Bop. What, the
Yeah.
Fulham?
I think, yeah, no, Forest boy. I think he was playing a couple of games you went down to. It was around that time.
Yeah, I think I remember.
He's the German, yeah. Pretty sure he was.
No, One Trot, man. I was at Old Trafford when One Trot scored against us.
That was Derby, mate.
Yeah.
Surely everyone's going Newcastle on this game.
I mean,
I've got a feeling Spurs are going to win.
No, you
And
don't.
also, I'm playing the Man U rule. The best result here for Man U is a draw.
yeah, I'll take a draw, to be honest.
So I'm going to draw.
In on top four, man. I'm no issues with that. I'm so comfortable on top four, especially with the people that are trying to chase us. And talk about the finishing seventh, man. You're right. No one's going to want that seventh spot, surely. Who wants to be in that Conference League, really? You look at the teams that are in around that. Villa, Brighton, Liverpool. Liverpool definitely don't want it.
Brighton might want it. Brighton and Villa might want it just to get
Let's bring the table up quickly. Let's finish off with this table, right? Because
Brighton and Villa might want to play in it.
Yeah, I can see maybe Villa because they haven't been in for a while. Brighton haven't obviously been in Europe for a long time, so one of them maybe, but I can see it ending the way it is now, to be honest. Us, the Newcastle fourth, Spurs fifth, Villa
I'll
sixth.
take it. I'll take it as it is now.
Spurs fifth. Now, I can see Brighton.
Spurs will
Actually, I
finish
can't
lower.
see Brighton. I need Forest to beat them with the manager bounce.
I think
Liverpool
Spurs
might-
will finish lower.
I'd probably want Liverpool to get the conference. That'd be so funny seeing
That
them
would
in
be
the Conference
brilliant.
League, man.
I honestly think Spurs will finish seventh at this point. That's what I'm thinking in my head.
No, you can't. You can't. Oh, you
Yeah,
could
yeah.
actually. You're only 6 points ahead. 3 points if they win, but you need a lot of movement. All right, let's just call the bottom three. Guys, I know we've done it earlier on, but let's just do it in the chat as well. The bottom three, man. I'm going... Now, I'll give you two. If Cooper stays, it will finish Southampton, Forest, Everton.
Southampton, Forest, Everton.
If Cooper goes after Liverpool, it will be Southampton, Everton, West Ham.
West Ham.
West
Ham. West Ham United.
Massive statement there.
That was some like butterfly effect that the manager just had.
He's got Cooper. I mean, if you're a West Ham fan, you better hope Cooper stays, man, because it has some ramifications for you.
For me
What are you
right
gonna
now, I'm probably going to go similar, to be honest. Southampton, Everton, Forest.
Yeah, that's what I had in my head. But in Forest 19th, though.
If he goes though, do you think Forest survive?
No, I think it's too late. I think it should have been October.
I think you got more of a chance. We can't agree you got more of a chance.
Do you not like my plan? Do you not like my plan?
But it's the fixtures, man. It's the fixtures you've got. This is what you've left yourself. You've used up all your easy games.
I agree.
You've only got one left. Southampton. That's it. That's your only easy game left.
I would say, like, I love Marinakis, but he's made two huge mistakes in his time at Forest for me. The biggest, not sacking Cooper when I said in October. Biggest mistake ever. Big mistake, champ, right? And the second biggest was not sacking him after Leeds. So you're right, it is too late, but I've put down my 5-point plan for success, for survival, and that's the only way Forest stay up.
And it starts on Saturday with a 7-up can.
Yeah, 7 up. Goodbye. Move on. We beat who is it? Brighton, and we move on. But outside of that, I'm saying Palace are safe. I'm saying Wolves are safe, and I'm saying Boring Mouth.
I've just got a sneaky thing about
2 points.
Leeds, man. But the fact that they've got them 2 extra points on Everton, that's why I won't put them in my prediction to go down.
Yeah, but Leeds can go down because they've gone down before plenty of times.
Yeah, anyone can go down, man. That's not really an argument there. But them 2 extra points, man, they could be key.
All right, well, on that depressing note, guys, we will be back tomorrow with a live stream, and it should be plenty of fun. We may have some special guests on it as well. I'm sure there'll be a video going with that. Outside of that, I think that covers everything. Please don't forget to like the video if you've enjoyed the depression that was today. Let me know your thoughts on my 5-point plan. Can it work? Will it work? I doubt it's going to happen, but let's see how it goes. Yeah, it is going to be a goal. It will be a goal.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we will catch up with you later. Have a good one. Eid Mubarak to anyone celebrating from tomorrow. And come on, you Reds.